There were several elections across the world over the weekend, and we begin with a surprise in Argentina. The race to succeed Argentine President Cristina Fernandez de Kirchner is heading for a runoff. The government's hand-picked successor was favored to win, but in the end, he narrowly edged out the opposition leader by just 2 percentage points. CCTV's Joel Richards joins us from Buenos Aires. And Joel, what is the mood like there in Argentina with these results? Pretty surprising, huh?
Mike, absolutely. The mood here is one of shock and surprise. Very few people expected this first round of elections to be quite so close. There were many surveys, many polls, and only one of those suggested that this would indeed be so close. So today, amongst friends in the workplace and on the local media, people have been discussing exactly what happened yesterday on Sunday. Was it the economy? Was it the government style? Was it a certain region that really contributed to a first round of elections, presidential elections, which certainly represent for Argentina before and after in Argentine politics? It was billed as a historic election, and so it proved, but for reasons few predicted. Mauricio Macri, the candidate for the conservative Let's Change coalition, forced the first ever runoff in election history in Argentina.
I said weeks ago that this day was going to be the day that a revolution of happiness starts in Argentina.
Macri's camp was quick to announce a runoff shortly after the polls closed, and with nearly 100% of the vote counted, the Let's Change Alliance candidate was just 2 percentage points behind his rival. The upbeat mood at Macri's camp was in sharp contrast to the disappointment amongst supporters of former Vice President Daniel Scioli, the candidate handpicked by the outgoing government of President Cristina Fernandez de Kirchner. This is not the image we were expecting to see on Sunday night going into these elections. The question was really whether or not Daniel Scioli could in fact take a first-round victory. Up next, a month of intense campaigning before the November the 22nd runoff. Sitting next to his running mate Carlos Zanini, Scioli said he would welcome a public debate with Macri.
Y esa la gran final.
This will decide the country's future. I am passionate about debating about the future with clarity, the future of the country, the two visions and two backgrounds of both, present and future. And what are the differences between Macri and me?
The weekend election did decide some issues. The Buenos Aires province changed hands. Governed since 1987 by the Peronist Party, Mauricio Macri's candidate Maria Eugenia Vidal won, meaning the Let's Change Alliance now holds the important capital and province. Sergio Massa, the former Kirchner cabinet chief who broke with the government and ran in opposition, finished third, but his coalition took 20% of the vote. That could prove decisive in deciding who will become the first president of this South American country after 12 years of Kirchner governance. So, Mike, behind the scenes, something of a power shift, but it's all about the next 4 weeks ahead of the 22nd of November when they'll have this historic second-round runoff. The Argentine presidential elections have never gone to this phase, so the debate really about the Daniel Scioli camp saying that they represent the kind of continuity of the last 12 years of Kirchner government, while Mauricio Macri says this country wants change.